you're confused about something, you seek some guidance, you can give me a message there. I will be helping you out. Okay? Priya? Also, along with tables. Okay? It has weekly planner, daily planner, very much important for 10th graders. We cannot send it to each and every student. That is why Instagram. I am not asking you to download Instagram and create an account. Use it through your parents. Fine. Otherwise, you'll go home. I want to create Instagram. A coach came to my school. She told me to do this. No, I'm not saying that. Okay? There's a link in the bio. After following, you can get access to it. And it has weekly and monthly. It is a 20 pages planner. A lot of things are there. Activities there, puzzles there. I don't want you to get into any of it. Two things. Weekly planner, daily planner. Take a print out of it. How many weeks do you have in a year? 52. Take 52 printouts of that weekly planner. Plan your weeks, organize your time and work properly. Here? Okay, so from now, we will move forward. We will move forward from here. And we will move forward with one of the very huge problems that I used to face when I was a student like all of you. First, I'll give you my background. When I was a student like all of you, I was that one girl who sits on the front bench wearing spectacles, giving all the answers. The one cousin everyone hates. I was that cousin. I had a reputation in family, man. Right? The girl who comes first in everything. Rangoli banwalo first आएगी. Speech दिलवालो first आएगी. Exam में first आएगी. I had this reputation till class 8. Till class 8. But then you know what happened? I observed one thing happening again and again to my life which was causing me a lot of trouble. When I used to go to exam center, I used to see, I told you I was a sincere girl. I was like Sharma ji ki beti. Right? All round. Fine. But you know what? When the classes increased, one thing I found out that I used to study very seriously, very sincerely. Like for example, tomorrow morning is my examination. Today what I'll be doing like revision for the 10th time. That crazy. Yes, I had like seriously taken my reputation. I'm doing all the revisions, last minute revision, short notes, all of those things I'm doing, right? Early in the morning I'll wake up to revise the definitions and formulae. I'll do everything. Before leaving the house, God, parents, Dudwala, next, sorry. I will take blessings from everyone, whatever is possible. Why? Because I want to give the best, right? I reach the exam center. I look at my hall ticket. Where is my roll number? It is like 4th bench from the starting. I get seated there. You all know what the feeling of exam center is, right? Your heart beats differently inside this room. You listen to your heartbeats inside this room, right? So I'm sitting inside this exam center and my heart is beating fastly. After some time, one lady rolls a bundle of paper, push the sign like this, and rushes inside the room. And I'm like, happens, right? Your teacher gets in the bundle of the question paper and your heart, like, you feel like it's coming here. And you feel the heartbeats. Now she started distributing the question paper. When she is distributing the question paper, in my head what I'm thinking, you know, God, please give all the questions that I studied yesterday. God, please give all the questions that I studied yesterday. How many of you do this? I know. See, only a nonsense person talking to nonsense people makes complete sense, right? Hands down. Question paper is already printed, right? Okay. I also used to do that, right? Now, she's giving question paper to the first person, to the second person, to the third person. As soon as she came near me, aisa paper uthaiga. I don't want to waste time, right? I don't want to waste time. I'm reading these questions. Question number 1, I know. Question number 2, I know. Question number 3, I know. Question number 4, that formula, yes, I know. Question number 5, I know. I know all the questions. I am very happy. Motivation level 100. Confidence level 100. Let the answer sheet come out to Priyanka kill kar. Comes the answer sheet. Take the answer sheet and what we do, we quickly want to write it. Why? Because information from the head evaporates faster than water from heat. Right? So I'm taking this question paper, answer sheet is in my hand. Question number 1, answer number 1. I know this first answer had 5 points. I know the answers 5 points are written on the left side of my science textbook. If I close my eyes, I can see the table there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm stressing out, but I cannot read what is written there. I'm trying to remember the first point, but I'm unable to remember the first point, and because of which I do not remember the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. And I cannot attempt question number 1. How many of you have been through such a situation? Hands down. Yes, and the problem doesn't end here. I forgot quick point number 1. Now I'm trying to remember, I am unable to find it out. Then what we try to do? I am very honest person, I am telling you, but I get so desperate that please tell me the starting of the first point. Because this first question has 4 marks. If I keep on losing 4 marks each subject like this, will I be able to get my 10 by 10 GPA target? No. So I'm so desperate to know the first point, but I'm unable to get it from anywhere. Fine, leave the first question, move to the second one. Now I'm writing the second question. I'm writing the entire question paper, but the motivation is not 100, it is touching the ground now. The happiness? I'm not writing with the best of handwriting. I'm just finishing the paper somehow because I'm disappointed in myself. I'm writing answer number 2, but in my brain I'm thinking, how can you forget answer 1, Priyanka? We do this to ourselves, right? I finished my paper. I gave this paper to the teacher. I came out of this room. Every room, every examination hall, outside it there are 5 intelligent people who discuss the question paper. Right? I went to this group. I usually do not stand with these people, but this day I went to this group because I wanted to know what was the answer. I went, there was this one girl, we were talking to each other, I tapped her. Did you attempt question number 1? She told me, it was so easy. I was like, did I ask you that? What was the question? Did you attempt question number 1? Answer should be yes or no. Easy or hard, pucha maine. Right? So I said, did I ask you that? She said, why are you getting rude? Yes, I did attempt it. I said, what was the first point? She said, first point was there, second point. I said, stop. If I know the first point, I know all the 5 points, right? So like this, incidences kept on happening in my life, and I started losing marks because of this. And these marks, they pinch me a lot. If it is your mistake, if you have not read, if you have not studied, then you lose marks, it is okay. You have studied till morning, you have taken blessings from almost the Gurudwara, and still you are losing marks. It is not justified, right? So what I did, I hid myself behind one big excuse. I hid myself behind one very big excuse, saying that I have a bad memory. Okay? I tagged myself. How many of you feel that you have a okay and bad memory? Be honest. How many of you feel that you have fantastic memory, awesome memory, 10 out of 10 memory? Wonderful. Okay? So I started saying this to everyone that I have a bad memory, and I started taking it as an excuse. Like, I will tell you. Now imagine, my mom gives me a list of 5 things to get from the grocery store. I will go down there, I will come back with 3. My mom will be like, where are the rest 2? I'll say, Mama, I have a bad memory. I cannot remember. I come to school, my best friend is not talking to me. I'm asking her, why are you not talking to me? She says, Priyanka, what day is it? I said, Thursday. Priyanka, what date is it? 7th of March. It's my birthday, idiot. You know I have a bad memory. I started taking this as an excuse, and I kept on saying this as an excuse for a very long period of my life. One day, what happened, I was working in Mumbai, And then they called me for a competition. This competition was a very different competition. It was a memory challenge. Now what was happening here, different school students were representing their schools and they were doing crazy stuff. They were remembering list of 30 words, 50 words in sequence. Within 1 minute. And they're competing with each other. I went crazy, I cannot remember 5 things grocery list. And these people are remembering 50. There is something wrong, my brain is broken. I declared, something is wrong here. I went to the trainer and I said that, sir, you know what? My brain is broken and I believe that you are the one who can help me out. This is a tall guy, okay? Tall, dark guy with mustache. He looked at me like He looked at me like this. Priyanka, why do you think that your brain is broken? I said, I have the worst memory. He said, how can you be so sure about it? I wanted to say, go and ask my mom. I cannot say that. So what I said is that, I cannot remember anything, just anything, absolutely nothing. This man said, okay, fine, I'll ask you certain questions, answer me honestly. I was like, okay, fine, ask me. I'm going to ask the same questions to all of you. He said that, Priyanka, you think that you have a bad memory? I was like, yes. He said, okay, fine. Can you remember the lyrics of songs? Can you remember names of all of your friends? Yes. Whenever we answer like this, you do not make eye contact, right? You do some. Can you remember dialogues of famous movies? Yes, obviously, yes. So that day this man said one thing which changed again my perception. He said that, Priyanka, there is no good memory or bad memory. There is only trained memory and untrained memory. There is only trained memory and so if it is like this, I can train my memory anytime, right? So I went to this person, I said, okay sir, fine, I'm ready to train my memory, please. Help me train my memory. He taught me a couple of memory techniques, out of which one I'm going to share with all of you. Do you want to learn that? With this energy, go away. I'm not teaching you with this energy. Do you want to learn it? Yes. Wonderful. I need help. Someone who has good handwriting on the blackboard, better than mine. So confident. No one has better than mine, okay? Second better. Come. Second best handwriting in this room. So this man taught me one technique called linking memory technique. What is the name? Look here, don't look at her. Suddenly main actor here changed or what? I will stand here. Everyone look here. Okay. So this technique is called linking memory technique. What is it? Linking memory technique. Our brain always remember things in terms of linking only. Whatever new thing we do, we link it to the past experience that we have. Always. Okay? So I will tell you how. Imagine that you are eating pani puri with your best friend. One man crosses the street. You are eating and you are like, that man looks like my uncle. Why? Because of the height, probably the complexion, the style of walking, you relate it that he looks like your uncle. Okay? You associate your new memory data to the previous already existing data. Fine? I will give you one more example about this. Now, usually whenever we talk about linking, whenever we do this, imagine when you come to school, you are studying, you went back to play, then from there you went to your tuition, from there you went back to your house. Okay? Now in house you want to write your assignment, you take out your bag, take out your notebook, take out your pouch, open the pouch, you want to write, but the pen, it's not there. Right? So what you will do, you will start thinking where I kept my pen. Where were you before house? Tuition. Did I take my pen out in the tuition? No, I did not, because it was a theory lecture. Before that, where was I? Playground. Did I take out pen there? No. Where was I before that? School. Did I take my pen out? And I gave it to that idiot friend of mine. I would ask for it tomorrow. Right? So what happened here? You linked your experiences. A lot of things happened in the playground, but your brain was thinking only for the pen. A lot of things happened in the tuition, your brain was only searching for the pen. Okay? So this is how we link our experiences. This is called linking memory technique. Now, linking memory technique has two simple rules. Everyone write it down, linking memory technique. It has two simple rules, okay? Rule number one, visualization. What is visualization? Imagination. You can close your eyes and you can think of anything. Number one is visualization. Number two is funny. Number one is visualization. Number two is funny. Okay? Number one is visualization. Number two is funny. So what we have to do is, whatever we are reading and studying, we have to make it visualizable, number one. And number two, funny. Thank you. So visualization is something that I will train you on, right? Linking as visualization and funny. Visualization I will train you on, and funny you people can make anything funny or not. I will ask someone from there to come here and he falls down here, what will you all do? You will laugh. If I ask two people to go up and get me something, one girl falls down. The other girl will not laugh. Come back. Tell it to 10 more people. Then they'll laugh together. Yes or no? Imagine if someone falls down in the washroom. Entire month that person is gone. Whoever is going to the washroom will get that person and then go. Right? So funny you people can make anything. I'm not entering into that zone. Visualization is something I will train you on. What is visualization? When you close your eyes and if you can see something, imagine something, that is visualization. Right? Our brain's natural language is visualization. Pictures, not words. Close your eyes, everyone. If I say, imagine a tree, a big green tree, and on that tree, imagine 5 apples. Open your eyes. How many of you saw a huge tree and apples on it? Right? Hands down. How many of you saw, imagine TREE, FIVE, APPLES? Anyone saw spellings? We don't see spellings. Our brain is programmed in such a way that we always see images, we never see spellings, right? Now this leads me to another tragic story of my life. Should I tell it to you? Yes. Okay, fine. My mother, okay fine. Before telling you the story, I'll tell you, there are 3 types of parents. Type number 1, these parents, they will always boast about their children. If the child came 5th in the class, to the relatives, they'll say he came 1st in the class. If the child has a broken English, they'll say my son speaks fluent English. They will always praise their children. You all know that relative, right? Then comes second type of parents. They get competitive. If you say anything bad about your child, this person will say that my child is worse. If you say that, you know what, my son spilled water on the bed. Water? Mine spilled milk. My daughter cannot study 1 hour. 1 hour? Mine doesn't sit for half an hour. My father is like that. You do anything. But for him, he gets competitive. How can someone's child can be better, worse than mine? Mine should be worst. Right? Yes, it is reality. Then comes the third category of parents, my mother. Confused. She doesn't know. She wants to praise me. She wants to roast me. Nahi malum hai. She has this one common habit. She will sit with 5 of her best cousins after meal in any family gathering to talk about the monster of the house. You know who's the monster of house? For my mom, it is me. For your mom, all of you. You should know that, okay? Very much important. So these 5 cousins then sit in a circle and they talk about the monster of their house. My mom will go like, one cousin will praise their children, one cousin will roast their children. My mom is confused. My mom will start like, you know what? Priyanka is so intelligent. But she will not use her brain. Second statement. If she decides she can score 100 out of 100 in mathematics, but she will not sit and study, I will be standing there. What should I do? Should I be happy? Should I be sad? Should I run away from here? Fine. And then the third one. You all might have heard this third one. When she was in class 1, class 2, class 3, I used to teach her. She used to score 98%. But the day I left her on her own, the classes are going up, the marks are going up. How many of you have heard any of these 3 statements? Wonderful, hands down. You people understand me. I am absolutely at the right place today. Okay. So that day, I wanted, I grew up believing that again there is some problem with me only. According to my mother's conspiracy theory, if I do PhD, I'll fail. Classes go up, marks will come up, right? But if all of us we are having a similar experience, there should be some science to explain it. Attention here, everyone. There should be some science to explain it, right? The science is that when we were in class 1, class 2, class 3, at that time, all the things that we used to study, they were visualizable. What you study? Plant, root, shoot, stem, fruit, domestic animal, wild animal, people at work, aeroplane, auto, modes of transport, yes or no? Everything was imaginable. But then you came to class 5. When you came to class 5, science chapter 1 was photosynthesis. No image. Right? And when no image was there, it was difficult for your brain to remember. Fine? So what we will be doing, we will be trying to remember the words, imagine the words which are non-imaginable. Fine? Normal words you people can imagine, right? Auto you can imagine, bus you can imagine, truck you can imagine, your mother you can imagine, house you can imagine, right? But the words which you cannot imagine are called abstract words. What are they called? Abstract words. Abstract words. Now these abstract words can be taken care by 2 rules. Number 1, break the word. Write it down. Number 1, break the word. Number 2, similar sound. Number 1, break the word. Number 2, similar sound. Okay? Now break the word means if a word is very long, we will divide it into parts. And we will use similar sounding words to imagine. Okay? Let me give you an example. Imagine photosynthesis, the same word. Break the word. Photosynthesis. Okay? Photo. Can you imagine your own photo? Synthesis. Similar word of synthesis is synthetic cloth. Imagine your best friend wearing a synthetic cloth t-shirt having your photo. Imaginable? Funny? Your friend will look absolutely funny in that. Right. So, what we did, we broke the word, we used a similar sound and we made it funny. The more funnier the words are, the more absurd your words are, you will remember it for a longer time. Okay, next word. Photosynthesis we did. Pythagoras. Pythagoras. Divide the word, break the word. Pythagoras. Pytha, similar word.
Snake.
Python.
Snake.
Python. Right? Chorus. We sing chorus. Chorus. Right? Imagine a python holding a mic singing a chorus. Don't imagine me as a python, please. I know. You people have similar minds? Okay, so this is, what is this? This is called handling abstract words. If you can imagine the word, you will put it in your brain's long-term memory. Fine? Now let us do some real exercise. Fine? I'm giving you 2 minutes of time. This is the list here. I want all of you to remember this in sequence. Word to Spider-Man, hat to diamond, bat to toe. Your time starts now.